What's up, my YouTube people? Here with an in-car session. Man, listening to the radio and heard something crazy. Somebody that should have some pretty good experience with firearms supposedly shot theirself during a cleaning of their weapon. Let me tell you something, people. Cleaning of a weapon is what we call systematic. Alright, what does that mean? You have to do things in an order for clarification. Alright, when you get in the car, you don't press the gas pedal to make it drive. Okay? You stick the key in the car, you turn it on. Turn it on is step 2. You can't turn it on without sticking the key in. Okay? Because you can't skip that part. Why is it that we skip parts on firearms cleaning and end up with one of the highest statistics of what we call a negligent discharge into our freaking body, man? Think about that. I mean, 2 stories in the last couple of days have come out about people being shot through negligent discharges of firearms. Now, one I believe to be what I call on purpose. It wasn't no darn accident. Females being shown how to trained on firearms by her husband. He goes to the safe. He goes to pull something out of the safe. She racks the gun and she fires it. Says it's an accident that the gun fired. The guns don't fire themselves. I also, in this same last 2 days, saw a guy do an article on a shotgun where he said he set the shotgun on the porch, set 6 bullets beside the shotgun, and to his amazement, that freaking gun didn't shoot anybody. It's not guns that kill people. It's the freaking people behind the guns that are killing folks. Y'all gotta stop this nonsense, man. You got to stop the nonsense. Listen to me. Tearing your gun down before cleaning is a crucial thing. Alright? It's a crucial thing in order to get to the step where you have to clean it. You have to follow a step-by-step system very carefully to ensure you will not harm anybody and yourself. Alright? I don't even have to have a gun in my face to show you guys. The first thing you need to do, and we're talking about just a systematic approach. If we just want to take it systematically, remove the magazine. Check? Done that. Okay, cool. Lock the slide to the rear. How do we do so? Well, depending on what kind of gun you got. But if you have a semi-automatic gun, which is where you will have a slide on top, press up on your slide stop lever. That's the lever that sits almost on most guns directly above the magazine release. So, if you just release the magazine in step 1, step 2 is to take your thumb immediately up. Press up in an upward fashion, keeping that pressure up on that slide stop lever, and pull that slide back until it reaches the backstop and slightly let it go until it locks in on that slide stop lever. Okay, what just happened? We physically saw a bullet fall out of the chamber. Okay, that's step 2. Got it? Good. Let's move on. Step 3. Rack that gun 3 times. Rack it. Rack it right now. Rack it. Alright, got it? It's clear. No, it's not. We got step 4. Step 4. Lock that bad boy back to the rear again. Visually look at it, chamber and magazine, well, and physically inspect it with your finger. Oh, but Mr. Turner, it's gonna fall on my finger. No, it's not if you do something. Remember, guns don't hurt you, you gonna hurt you. So if you don't press nothing, like a little silly comedian, trying to be funny, nothing's gonna happen. Okay? If you don't drop the gun, if you don't move it, if you don't bang it, that slide ain't gonna fall forward. Let's stick our finger in there, check the chamber, check the magazine well, physically. Okay, check, right? Step 4. Step 5. Point that gun in the most secure part of your house. Where's that, Mr. Turner? Well, if you live in a downstairs apartment and you have people above you, you're going to point that gun in the furthest corner where all that wood comes together, and you're going to point it down into that corner. That's the safest place. that wood will stop that bullet, or at least it will slow it down enough not to hurt anybody. Okay, do that now. Rack the gun, dry fire it into the corner, not at somebody's chest, not at somebody's genitalia. All right, point it at the freaking ground in the corner. Got that? Now, however your gun disassembles, disassemble it. Now, some of y'all might say, well, what if I don't have to squeeze the trigger? Do it anyway. You should get into the habit of making sure that gun has no bullets in it. Okay? If your gun is one of those guns that don't require you to squeeze the trigger, that's actually a problem, because you don't get into the systematic approach with it. You need to be in a systematic approach, saying to myself, I got to do this every single time. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just upset about it because it makes no sense to me. Safety is your #1 priority when it comes to firearm handling, firearm skills. Keep your darn fingers off the trigger. Be aware of your darn muzzle at all times. Alright? Your next door neighbor is not a target. Your husband, your wife is not a target. Your children in the room unsuspecting is not a freaking target. Point that gun in the right place. Follow the systematic rules, and you too will be okay. Listen to me. The statistics are too bad right now of people shooting themselves and shooting others during cleanings. Okay? They say most, and this is what they call them. They call them accidental shootings. What's an accident, folks? An accident is a darn orange falling off the counter because you're vibrating, because your darn bass in the house is too loud on your darn TV. That's an accident. Okay? An accident is not you squeezing the trigger and shooting somebody. Okay? Let's get it right. Ain't no such thing as an accident unless it truly is a accident. You with your finger on the trigger is not an accident. Y'all know I love you. You know I try to bring out good content. Kind of pissed me off. I'm just fed up with all these negligent discharges of people talking about, you know, reasons why they don't shot somebody and it was an accident. Oh my God, it's an accident. Oh no, it was no freaking accident. You meant to kill him. You meant to squeeze that trigger. Stop freaking playing. You're going to jail. By the way, that person that accidentally shot their spouse got charged. Got charged aggravated assault and murder. I'm sorry, manslaughter. They charged with manslaughter. Anyhow, that's been the word on the street from Steve today. Y'all have a great one. Check out epsta.com. Subscribe. Like my videos. You know I love you. I'm getting a lot of support. I appreciate it. I try to keep it as real as I can be. And I try to stay as humble as I can be. Alright? You guys take it easy. It's been great.